Hello and welcome to my presentation of card number 4 for our Poinsettia Be Merry 365 class. This is one of the folds that I have done before, and it's so easy because you don't really need a lot of material. We've done a Christmas card using the Flowers for All Seasons 6x6 DSP pack, and this is the second one that's in there for winter or for Christmas. I took these and cut it down to 2 1/4 by 4. The main card was half a sheet of just jade, 11 by 8 1/2, and I cut it in half, so this is 4 1/4 by 8 1/2, and I trimmed it off at 8 1/4. And this piece here is, so it's what's left over, right? So that's 4 1/4 by 2 3/4. So that piece will go, and I will show you here. So when I first cut it, let's put this inside, you see it better. So this is the full sheet, and you just cut that off, you know, at 2 3/4. Okay. There is a layer on this one, so layer 4 is where we stamp. And this goes right on here, whatever way you want to have it. And then we just need to do the flower. So I'm gonna start right now with my layer of DSP, which is the layer number 1, and it's the Flowers for Every Season. And like I said, it's 2 1/2 by 4 1/4. We have another piece that's 2 1/2 by 4 1/4, same size, and that is for our sentiment. And let's do that right away. So here I'm using this May Magic and Wonder Bloom This Holiday. So this is gonna go in this corner here, and I'll just show you the sample card again. So we wanna make sure you have it in the corner, so you can place your flower arrangement on the left of it. Okay, so don't do what we normally do and stamp in the middle. Just stamp it in the corner. So here we go. Oops, this is not. Yep. And we can attach this right away to our layer 2, and it's a just jade, and it's 4 1/4 by 2 3/4. And we close the. Now, this will go on here. We do have something else to stamp, and I just used the little branch from our, this one. I used that from the Poinsettia Petals. Whatever twig or spray, or it's up to you. You can put in whatever you like, you know. It's not something you need to totally follow my lead here. I just have this, and I thought these would be nice, and I better use my mat here. Okay, so I'm gonna put this here. And then I'll turn it And do the same thing here. Okay, the ink I'm using is coordinating with the cardstock. It's just jade. It's one of our in colors. So now we can adhere this to the inside. Okay, like we did here. Now the ink looks darker here, it will dry lighter. So once it's all the way dried, it's gonna look lighter. If you do not have just jade ink, you could probably use one of the browns and color it with a pencil, or just go with your own feeling and find a green that you have that might work for your sprays. Okay, so that's this. Now we need to attach this layer to our main card, and it needs to be obviously in the center. So when you see me working with these grid papers, now I'm looking at the white line here, and that is coming down, so that's three in. So that's 3/4 in, and I want to 3/4 in for that. So this is where it's gonna go. So I'm just going to apply glue to this side of it. So pick it up, turn it around, and make sure you only apply the glue on the one side that you wanna have it. You don't want it glued down. Trust me, it happened. So now we're gonna use this line and the white. And just eyeball it too. That's fine too. Okay. Yep. I'm happy with that. Next step will be you have a 9-inch piece of ribbon that I gave you, and it's the gold shimmer ribbon, and I just placed it like this. So what I did is I did use my snail to just put that down. Okay, and then obviously you need another piece, and that, actually it's wide enough, so yeah. And then in the end you can trim it, right? So your ribbon is down. And now let's build the flower. We've just done that before. We also have leaves. Make sure you see where the veins of the leaves go. So one leaf will go here, and one leaf, in my card, I have it looking out here underneath the ribbon. So I can do that underneath, or just under one, or I can do it here. I'm not decided yet, but I do know that I want this one up there. So I'm gonna glue that one down. So this leaf, I see there is a little bit of I didn't cut that right. So we'll just round it. So that goes here. And now let's build the flower. So this is a little different. So I have two the same sizes. And then I have this one, and then the little gold one. Okay. So in my this flower, I did use dimensionals to pop it up. If you don't like that, if you just want to have it flat, you can do that. You can do that, of course. I use dimensionals, so I need some smaller one for this. I don't want it to show. And then we have some of my glue left here. And I'm just gonna add some glue to the back of this little piece of foil that I think I included the it's glimmer paper that's retired, but this one is a foil piece that I have on my sample here. So that goes on there. And so now, here, so where does the other green go? The other green goes, I wanted to move it over a bit. Can we, yeah. So it needs to go here, and I do want green here. Yep, so I'm gonna put my green here, my leaf, underneath this ribbon, and underneath this. And then I will glue this down, because we already have 2 layers of glue dots, dimensionals. I don't want to build it up much more. So I'm just going to glue this buddy down here. And I want to see my words. And here we go. Close up, and there is the card. Look at it. I do need to trim the ribbon a bit, so I want to trim that off a bit here, and this one too. No, other direction. Yep, I'm happy. I hope you're happy with what you did too. Thanks for watching.